Hey, this is Clayton coming at you with another Campground review for Big Guy Buys. This time we're going to be reviewing Kenisee Lakes RV Resort located in Jefferson, Ohio. Before I get started with this review, I just wanted to point out that there is a low bridge on Mill Creek Road, and if you're coming from the northwestern part of the country, your GPS will absolutely send you down this. I did include some little snippet pictures here on the screen of the bridge itself, where it's located, and kind of how to go around it. This was just my way of going around it, but there's several other ways to get past it. And just if you do some research, just make sure that you at least avoid the red portion of the map that I show on the screen. Something that I noticed that a lot of YouTube videos and reviews and things like that, they would point out where or the low bridge existed, but not where it was or how to go around it. So hopefully that helps anybody who is trying to avoid this. So without further ado, on with the review. We spent 2 weeks there in late August 2020. As far as the check-in process, it was pretty easy. You just go in through the gate, you hang a right where the parking lot is, and I guess it's like the check-in office, right near the chuck wagon. There's like a trailer hanging out there. The check-in process was pretty simple. Went up to the window, it's blocked off. You don't go in the office because we're during the COVID pandemic. Then they do provide you with, actually this is the first time I've ever been provided with the just surrounding area type stuff, local attractions. It was pretty cool. It was really nice. The staff was very thoughtful in that process. Very easy to deal with. Very nice. Also asked me if if I was familiar with the area and if I needed some advice on what to go check out. So that was pretty cool for the one up for the staff there. The 50 amp, however, is $3 per night. I would say that's a downside. Anytime I'm ever charged for 50 amp, it's always kind of irritating, but I guess I get it. So other than that, like I said, they were pretty friendly. As far as the amenities, they had bathhouses, putt-putt, laundry was $1.50 to wash, $1.75 to dry. They had a small pool there. They did have some playgrounds. They had horseshoes. They had a camp store. It was closed, but you could ask the employees there for minor items and things like that. Cell signal, not very good. I have AT&T and I have T-Mobile, and both were not good enough to work on. I do work from home, so it's was definitely not enough. With my Reboost cell tower though, it was enough, but without it, if you don't have a Reboost or any kind of cell booster, you're going to have some issues here if you have AT&T or T-Mobile. Some of the pros, like I said before, there's some friendly staff, the cheap washers and dryers, and I'll tell you, these washer and dryers, they were, something that doesn't really always stand out in people's minds, but this one it actually washes your clothes. Something I'm pretty familiar with at other campgrounds is you don't always get the best washer and dryers, but these really worked well. The clothes were clean, smelled clean. It was a very nice experience, oddly enough, with the washer and dryer. This was a very nice, quiet campground, so I was a pro. It was well maintained. They had pretty large sites. I have a 36-foot travel trailer bumper pole, and that's tongue to the end, 36 feet. But it was easy to maneuver into a back-end spot. Some of the cons, tons of yellow jackets. If you bring your bee spray for sure. They don't leave you alone. Even so much that I couldn't really let my kids play outside very often. I got stung while I was there by a yellow jacket. There are a ton of geese, so be aware that there's going to be geese poop everywhere. The charge for 50 amp was, that's always irritating, especially it's $3. It's, even when a lot of other people charge, it's not necessarily $3. But that was just kind of something that stood out for me. As a con. Another con is no cell signal, of course, as I spoke to earlier. It's pretty far from stores. I think the closest real store is in Ashtabula, Ohio, which is about 25 minutes away. Now, some of the cool local attractions were, they actually, like I said, at check-in they provided me this little local attractions book, and something really cool within it. There are covered bridge tours, winery tours, and trail tours. These are all self-guided, so it's, certainly something great you can do during the COVID pandemic, and we decided to do the covered bridge tours. And in terms of the bridges, there was 13 bridges within 68 miles, so 13 bridges that covered a span of 68 miles to do the covered bridge tour for that section. And then there was also a 6-bridge tour that covered 69 miles. As far as a state park with a nice beach, there's one in Geneva, 15 minutes away. Also in Geneva, there's kind of like a little, the only thing I can do is describe Gatlinburg. If you've ever been to Gatlinburg, it's kind of like that, but it's called Geneva on the Lake. There's lots of little eateries, bars, a lot of local, it's kind of like a local strip that people obviously cruise on, like weekends. And it was really nice, certainly if you wanted ice cream or something to eat, or if you wanted a bar, lots to do over there. And there's also a park like at the end of the strip. There's a good hot dog place. They sell other things about hot dogs, but that's really what stood out to me. It's called Tony's Doghouse. It's about 25 minutes away. Cleveland is only about an hour away, and something we did, maybe this is a little bit far for some, but Niagara Falls is less than 3 hours away, so if you wanted to take a day trip up to Niagara Falls, that's what we did. We stayed at a hotel there for one night, and we went to go see the falls in the morning and came back. It wasn't really a big deal. It wasn't, a whole, terrible drive or anything like that. But other than that, I would say, is this a big guy buy? I would say that you would not be disappointed if you had to pay for this. Of course, we are 1,000 Trails members, so we don't have to pay other than our monthly dues. And I would come back to Jefferson again for sure. Kenisee Lakes, it was not a bad campground at all. Like I said, very quiet. Certainly the pros outweighed the cons. The local bridge, the covered bridge tour, self-guided tour, that was a lot of fun. Me and my wife and my kids really enjoyed going and look at all the covered bridges in the countryside. So, just to say, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'm not sponsored yet or anything like that, so I just do these videos for you guys. Hopefully those are helpful to everyone that watches. Hopefully I'm providing good content. If I'm not, let me know. Shoot me a message or something like that. Leave me a comment. Say, hey, this is what I'd like to see covered in other videos or future videos, and I'd be happy to start including things like that. I'm certainly open to feedback, and I appreciate it. But of course, we are in the pandemic, so please stay safe out there, wear your masks, be healthy, and happy camping to everybody out there.